Is some from Islata? Yes, okay. I see.
Juliana,
are you waiting your colleague, or are you okay? Can we start this session? No, maybe she's not listening. So, first of all, good morning, everyone. From Reno Galliera, this morning, I'm with Carlotta and Cesare, and also with Stefano Gottardi and Marco. They are our colleagues from the youth department, so they will listen and help us regarding the selection of the youngster, the Clymact ambassador. So we have an agenda for you to propose. If Carlotta or Cesare can share the agenda, because we have many topics for this morning. And first of all, we would like to suggest to fulfill the agreement, because we need by the end of March to fulfill the partnership agreement. It is the first issue, very urgent. So if you all check your details, so I can start signing it, and all the partners can sign. We will ask you until Monday, the 31st of March. So we complete this, we can contact Luminita, our project officer, and complete the sign of the partner agreement. And then Carlotta, something about the budget.
Yes, very, very quickly. We kindly ask everyone to fill out the file with your bank details. That is available on Google Drive, obviously. And according to our finance department, the first payment will be made by the end of March. So please fill out the file. That's it.
Yes, because we complete with the financial department all our issues, and we are ready to transfer the money, but we need your bank details. Some of you just have to fulfill the bank details. So each partner has the possibility to organize the delegation to Mislata at the beginning of June. Okay, so the first recommendation for all the partners. If you have any problems, contact us directly, and we try to help you. Okay, because signing the agreement and the bank details to transfer you the money, the two things we need to at the end of March, beginning of April. Okay. And then this morning, thanks to also Maria and Craig, the main issue, the main focus is on general criteria in youth recruitment. So Joanna, yes, it's a question about the bank details. Yeah.
I would like to know that if we will have a kind of follow-up from you when you put the money in the bank.
Okay.
Or financial. Okay. Please will see it, but I want to know it also. I want to be aware of this. So I guess you will send us an email that you will say that, okay, we put the money.
Okay, okay. It's not a problem.
Yes,
okay.
We will send you an email to all the partners that we have proceed to the bank transfer, because there are some days between the Italian bank and your bank. So for sure, Joanna. Okay, okay. And about the general criteria for the youth recruitment. So if it's okay, Cesare, you can share our small presentation. We really appreciate all your suggestions. Maria and Craig sent a suggestion, and Craig and Maria, if you later will please share with all the partners. But we prepare a sort of summary, summarize for the criteria, and we shared yesterday afternoon with the majors of Reno Galliera. You remember we are a city-to-city cooperation, 8 small municipalities together. And so our majors yesterday gave us some suggestion about the criteria we would like to share with you. So Cesare, if you are ready, just a few minutes to recap for everyone, and then we would like to listen you, Zuglo with Maria and Craig, Carlos, because they sent us some weeks ago a first suggestion, because today we need to complete our criteria and establish some timeline, because if we would like to keep the 30th of April, the kickoff meeting with all the stakeholders, we need to run. So this is, okay, I give you the floor, Cesare.
Okay, good morning to everybody. As Elena told you, first of all, we appreciate a lot the Craig and Maria proposal about the term climate ambassador, to use it for our youth groups. It will be so nice to give them this name. And then, so we discussed a lot about youth recruitment with our majors and also social policy representatives from each municipality. As we told you, we are 8 municipalities, so we have to discuss together about how to do it equally for every part of our territory. So we decided to create an open call online through our official channels, like the website, social media, and etc. And we would like to give you our example. It's like similar of what Gap España created before. So we created this Google form that is like talking a little bit about the project in the first part, and then I don't know if you can see everything.
Yes.
We put our logo. We didn't told you before, but the vote arrived to the third logo. So we saw all the answers, and this logo won. You see it?
Yes, we call it the grunge one. I don't know, because on the doodle, this is the main logo. So we already put it in our communication.
Yeah. So let's keep going. We created this with all the data of the participants. They put their data, where do they live, and also an important thing of the criteria is the level of English. So we put like some mini to enjoy a little bit the level of education and what do they like and what they are interested on. So climate change, sustainable mobility, energy poverty, and they could choose more than one option. And we received this information in order to make a general selection. And then we will leave it open for 1 week, and the week after we will make a selection of our group. We are 8 municipalities. We will choose like 2 or 3 guys from each municipality, and then we will create a group of 16, 20 young people.
Cesare, can you quickly listen all the questions, because maybe for the panel these are important, and then we can add some questions. We can share this Google form, or we can cancel some questions if you think it's not.
Of course. Sorry. So first of all, it's a general question: why young applicants is interested on participating in the project, and this is our open question.
Sorry, Cesare. Carlos, can we ending reading the question, or would you like to?
Well, general comments, but a bit on the questions as well. The first question is are you launching this whole text in one go, or are you doing a teaser campaign before? I mean, a simple, are you going to, because I think there's too much information here to put this on social media or to send to an email. I think for us, we designed a sort of a small paragraph to capture the interest and then offer them this questionnaire to fill in.
Yeah.
What is your strategy? What is your structure?
Yeah. So sorry, Carlos. First of all, we will make an open call, easier one. Like, this is the project, how much it takes, and like few words and something interesting, and then we will use this form just for the application. Like we will make a link, and then the people interested we will use it for the application.
So so you send this teaser phrase, this text out, and you ask them to follow up with an email, or how do they contact you with it after the teaser on social media?
After the tease, they will click on this and use it for the application. But we
so there's a link. So there'll be a link in the teaser to this questionnaire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because we took your suggestion, you.
Yeah. Okay.
And because the time is going, we thought with the staff and with the majors to have a teaser. We also will send you the link to the website. We also created the website, double Italian and English version, and to link the website and to link Carlos to this form because it's
okay, great.
Okay.
There are a few questions. One, I think there are too many questions. I wondered, do you really need to know their level of study? Is that important? A degree, high school diploma? Yeah, that question.
It's important because Luca Vignoli, the major with the delegation to the youth, he prefers to have a group of university age. It's a suggestion from our group from 2026. So we would like to ask the level of education because we would like to have more a concentrated age, but we can discuss together if it's not.
Well, that's another question. This can be open. We can use our own format, or do you want us to use the same question?
No. We would like to share with you and just to have a discussion. And if some of you would like to receive these to copy and to have some changes, okay? Or if you have your own, it's okay.
And a very quick comment on the we discussed last time 1 or 2 years, which I thought was quite a good concept. Did you decide just you really want a 2-year commitment? Would that be a question? Are you willing to join?
Yes, we can see all the questions. Yes, we prepare a sort of interview in this.
Okay.
Okay, Cesare, please go on.
Yeah. So after this general interest, we asked also if they have a previous experience working on environmental or sustainability projects. And then this point, as Carlo asked us, we expressed the involvement, like kind of 10 workshops in a year, and also the opportunity to travel to the partner countries, and also the commitment for 2 years. So we wrote it here, the time of the project.
Yes,
So I don't want to dominate this conversation, but the open questions, I'm always fearful of open questions because you may feel guilty. If you don't write a lot of information, then you won't be chosen. Should we put a limit there as just a suggestion? Just say 50 words maybe, or just give us 2 points. But otherwise, you might get essays. You may get 3 pages, but somebody's really keen to go and want to give you a lot of information.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'll keep quiet now. Okay.
No, Carlos. Every partner. No, please. We need your suggestion. We also have and Stefano, please, if you have.
So I see many questions. So let's give the floor to Gap.
Yes, Cesare, yeah, I can change my name. I'm Molaya, yes, from
Sorry,
Spain.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, don't worry. Yeah, I'm thinking linked with the last question that we have here, and I think that is a thing that we have spoken, but is if we are going to make any letter or whatever to sign and like to be more concerned about the project. So here, yeah, they need to mark if they are going to be linked with the project till 2 years, but as like an add point to make them to fill a letter, to sing a letter with a commitment. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good suggestion. We today we don't have a sort of letter, but we can prepare it to share, because it's a good suggestion. We talk about this just the last time, and
it's like the final part. So
yes.
So when you received these responses through the form, the last part is to sign that letter, and then you can start forming the groups.
Yes,
I think.
And this is a form, as Cesare said, because we need, and we would like to share with you the open call. It's important for us, for the majors, because of the transparency of the process. But we know also that Stefano, because he works in the youth department of Reno Galliera, and the majors already are thinking to some name and surname. So we are thinking of a group, but we need to be open. So maybe this form, it's too scholastic. There are many questions, but I think that we hope not to receive 1,000 of letters or candidates, but just a few. And we need to have a balance between our 8 municipalities. So 2 youngsters for each municipalities, and we have municipalities of 15,000 inhabitants, Castelmaggiore, and municipality of 6,000 inhabitants, smaller and bigger. So we need a balance, and 2 for municipality, it's a good balance for us. Okay. I think also Joanna, and then Craig and Adriana.
Yes. May I ask in this question, why do we say 10 annual workshops? Is that so many?
Cesare, please.
No, it's like an hypothesis. Like we thought that they have to meet before the work, the event, and create a group, and then discuss about the topic of the event, and then they will meet together after the event to make a follow-up. So we thought like kind of 10 workshops in a year, just an hypothesis.
Okay, I understand. Maybe this is the truth, because we will gather anyway before every workshop. So yes, it is real 10 workshops. Maybe 10 workshops, not 10 annual workshops.
Yes.
It's like give them an idea of what about how much they will be engaged on the project.
Yes, because for the climate ambassador, it's it's a huge time to dedicate. We need youngsters that are committed for 2 years, as Carlos signed before, and also working with us in Reno Galliera and with you to prepare the workshop. We need to have youngsters that have time to dedicate. And today is connected Stefano and also Marco. Marco is a professional educator, because we thought that it's a good idea to have a coordinator of the climate ambassador. And we engaged Stefano and Marco because I think that during the process, before the delegation, between the workshop, we need someone, not me, not Charlotte, not Cesare, that could have the role of coordinator of the climate ambassador for Galliera. I don't know if you are thinking something like this, because all the youngsters on their own, maybe they can't work together. We would like them to study, to specialize, to prepare some slides, some presentation. Okay, then Craig and Adriana. Craig, you would like to? Craig, I see your hands up. I don't know if you would like to, okay?
Okay, can I speak?
Yes, yes.
Want to? Okay. Okay, so we already yesterday, actually, we published our public call, and we share it on our website and on the local web portal. We prepare public call and very brief application form. I'm hearing you, and I understand that we all have different situations. So we are small municipality. We have 10,000 inhabitants. So you can imagine how hard it will be to find 10 to 12 young people that will dedicate their time to this project. So we put it very simple. It's in Croatian, and I can, if you wish, I can share it. Of course, I will send it as an evidence later on, but I can share it with you later. We put just, they can write a few sentences about themselves, like a short CV, their interest in this project. And we just put like statements. I confirm that I have a good English knowledge. I confirm that I won't actively participate in international conferences, that they will contribute to the production of our PowerPoint slides or whatever it will be. So very, very briefly, and later on we will have an interview, and then we will see who fits best, if we are lucky and to have more than 10 applications. So I think this is something that each partner should develop for themselves. So it's not the same here in very small Podstrana and in the huge Budapest. So I think this is the best thing for everyone to do, just to think how you can attract your young people and just keep it simple. I think it's the best. Keep it simple, and then we will see. This overall project is mostly about the conferences, right? Sharing experience. So keep it simple, my opinion. Okay, thank you. And that's it. So if anyone wants to say anything else, okay.
Less is more forever.
Yes. Is it okay if Cesare complete to read our form and then to put all the questions finally? Because maybe there are some questions that can come after the presentation. There are just few questions in our form, and then Craig, we will give you the floor, and then Giuliana. So we please, Cesare, complete our form. Maybe we put too many questions.
Okay. So we put many questions about how do they can contribute on the project, and what they think about what is the most urgent issue today about environmental, and then what they think to learn from this experience, and so I think that we could take the idea of Adriana and Carlos and put something less on this form, and then at the end we put this it's like something that they could accept to participate from 2 years commitment, and then something general if they agree to give us their data, that a general statement about the process of selection.
Yes, with this form, we are looking for the future majors of our cities. So maybe we will ask a lot of information. Okay. Craig, please.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I agree. It is a lot of questions, and I would definitely encourage to trim it down. I like the idea of trying to get representation from different municipalities. I'm assuming that you're expecting a lot of Italians in this case to apply. From a Hungarian context, it's Erasmus mobility programs and mobility programs in general tend to attract more internationals living in Hungary that are interested in going abroad. So that's just something that we've observed across the country. So we are expecting a mix of people, so not necessarily, people who have grown their whole lives up in Hungary. But one quick comment I wanted to mention is that everyone keeps saying 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Technically, their commitment is less, right? Because we are already now going into April. The first trip is in June. They're not going to be engaged with us until December 2026. So for now, we are using the language of 18-month commitment. And that's sort of what we're doing, just to lower it a little bit, to make it a bit easier to digest.
Yes, thank you, Craig. We will have all Italian youth, because we have a University of Bologna, but our area is not so attractive for Erasmus students. Maybe for the next Clymact second edition, but for your country, it's very interesting that you will have Hungarian and also foreign students applying to the form. I think it's a value for our project. Okay, and then Juliana.
Yes, good morning. We have some questions from Zlata, because we had a meet with our youth department, and for us it's not easy, the recruitment of the youngsters, because it's complicated, the commitment for 24 months. Then we have some questions, and I don't know if our proposals as well, because, for example, for us, the young people, the youngsters are from 16 years old. Then we don't know if we can engage people from 16, because for our law is like that, and because when will be the end of the project, they will be 18 years old. Then I don't know if it's more easy to engage people from 16 years old. I don't know if it's allowed or not for the project. I don't know if it's an option.
We discussed yesterday. For us, it's a problem, Juliana, for real, because the project is from 1830. we need to ask for sure to our project officer, but we also think that we would like to share with the partner and listen to the partner, because 16 in Italy, it's a problem because they are not a major age, and also for traveling, for host them, you know. So I don't know, but we'd like to ask also the partner. And the second question for you is, are you able to commit 18 and more? Or
Yes, yes, but we need to do something to keep the people inside the project. I don't know, for example, we are thinking about give some incentive for the young participants. For example, certificates of participation. I don't know if it's easy or not. Certificate, for example, if they hosting some another young people. We need to give to them something that they feel like is interesting for them. Like, for example, for my CV, for my future job, for my future travels. But I don't know how can we organize these things to do it, because if not, it's so complicated to call the people that now is in the university or thinking to work or thinking to travel to be in a project for 24 months, because perhaps at the beginning we have the people now they say, yeah, we're excited, but then we will lose the people for the path. Then I don't know if it's possible to do something like that, certificate, give something. I don't know if the European Union can help us, or if we like municipalities, we can do something together to give to them. For example, I don't know, some hours, for example, like voluntaries in, I don't know. We are thinking about what we can give to them to motivate it, but I don't know if you have some ideas or some plan, because we need to offer something.
Yes, I think, Juliana, this is an issue for each partner. Okay, let's listen.
Can I say?
Yes.
Yes. I already wrote that they will get certificate. Yes, that's what I put in the public call. We will prepare a certificate, and I said they will be called like Clymact ambassadors, and it's an EU project, so they will have this rich experience of EU projects. So why not? We already gave some certificates during our previous EU projects. So yes, you can attract them with that. That's what I also put in my public call for youngsters. Another question. As you said, they will be interested in the beginning. So if they decide to drop out, in my opinion, we can just put another public call and engage another young people. Why not? I mean, someone can get sick, or I don't know, they don't have enough time for this. Just prepare another public call and then engage another youngsters during these 2 years. Why should be all the time 10 the same people? Why? Where is it written? It's easier, of course, to work with the same people, but if we don't have any choice, we can just engage other.
Yes, Ariana, Stefano is written in the chat. With the first open call, we can also have a reserve in case someone drops out along the way. Yes, we hope to have many questions. Yes, because it's possible, because they age. Also, if they are university students, maybe the first year it's okay. Then they take a degrees, and then they find a job. Yes, and we can, if we all agree, with our communication department, try to compose a Clymact ambassador logo, because we choose together Clymact logo, the grunge one. We can add Clymact ambassador, and we can share a sort of certificate that each one with the logo can put in the teaser and the open call. And yes, we need to be open to changes during the group. Maybe it's a value, because the youngster nowadays drops out the job, drops out
Yes. Don't tell them it's a commitment.
Yes.
Write it in small words.
Yes.
I'm joking. So be very open with them, and you are the ones that are leading the project. So just
say now
they are our support, right? So
yes, and also yes, Carlos is writing. We should say now that they will get a certificate, so it's a sort of a premium. Okay, we would like also to propose to the youngster for Reno Galliera university internship, because maybe some of them are interested in an internship in our offices. It's another proposal. Disciplinary standardized promotion tax. Yes, Craig, we written in English our short promotion text. We will send later after the call. Yes, we are using Italian, of course, but we need, because the website, and we will send you the link, the Clymact website is Italian and English version. You can use the website because it's in English version too. Maybe it's useful for you. And yes, align with the project. Okay. So yes, we will send you a promotion text and you can modify, and okay, you use our language, but we need as a lead project to have the website in English and Italian version. So Juliana, you asked, the floor is suitable for you this way to proceed with the open call?
Yes, thank you. Then we don't need that the young people must be the same at the beginning, at the end. Can be different people. We are clear.
Yes, we prefer to have a closed group. I spoke for Reno Galliera. We would like to have a 16, 20 youngster ambassador, the same from the beginning to the end, because it's a value, because of the participation, yes, because of the, but it's a value also if they change, because we can't force them, of course. Joanna?
Yeah, of course. Then, okay.
Yes, I would like to describe our own experience concerning the creation of the team. We contacted mayor's office. Every mayor has a pool of young people with which collaborates in many activities or projects, etc. So we decided to use this pool in order for the young people to have an extra responsibility, because mayor proposes them. I don't know if it will work because we haven't done anything yet, but this is our initial thought. And I think we have more possibilities this way to create a team which will be focused and concentrated till the end of the project.
Joanna, we had yesterday a deep discussion with our 8 mayors, and we decided a sort of mixed way to proceed, because they choose the open call because of the transparency of the project. But I think that it's okay if you have a name already found by the majors, because of they know that the people, and they know they can be better committed in the project. I think it's okay. Each partner can choose the best way to proceed. The open call is more transparent, of course, but
yes, we will post an open call. Of course, we will do this, but I do not know how. I do not know the result of it. So we will use in parallel majors pool, and then we will see how we'll go on. We will do this in parallel, the open call and the majors group.
Okay.
I think we will have more options to
Yes.
create a team, a dedicated team this way. You will see.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it's also interesting to compare our way to to select the youngster. I think it's an added value. This is a text in the chat that our colleagues put. We can use, okay, it's a sort of text. Okay, would you like to explain? You will be forever Gap and me Google Meet because I can't change the name of the. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Olaya. Yes, Olaya. Yeah, no.
Would you like to read it, Olaya?
Yeah, Craig asked about if is any standardized promotion text, and I put it in the chat because I think that, well, maybe you can use it or not. Use it as you see that's better for you. But yeah, it's like an example of what we have in mind to put, at least in social media, in this type of ideas. So yeah, it's like an example.
Yeah, thank you, Olaya. We can send Carlotta and Cesar later in a recap mail and also our text. So with all our 100 of questions, so you can choose. Okay. There are any questions about the recruitment or other suggestions? Okay, because just for a recap, we agree that until the 31st of March, all the partners will have signed the agreement and complete the bank details because of the bank transfer. And do you agree that for the recruitment, just to settle a sort of timeline agenda, because if we keep the 30th of April for the second com and the youngster need to participate, we have to hurry up with the open call. So for Reno Galliera, we would like the next Thursday, because we have the 8 majors altogether, the Thursday afternoon weekly. So the 1st of April, we will discuss the latest form. And from the 2nd April to Carlotta and Cesare, maybe the 10th of April, just a week.
Yes. Before Easter. I
Okay,
think.
before Easter, to close the selection. Okay, so if we can agree that before Easter, Thursday, 17th of April, we can share an email and each partner can confirm, yes, I have my group of climate ambassador, because so we have just 15 weeks, 10 days to prepare the second com, because the youngsters need to participate, majors and also our stakeholders. If this timeline is okay for you, because we asked Luminit, our project officer, to postpone the second com. She agrees, but we need to stay until the end of April, because May we need to prepare the Mislata delegation. Okay, please, Alaya, and then Ion.
Yes, for the 16th of April, you have in mind that we need to have our groups or not? Because as you said, I think the second kickoff meeting, the second session, will be the 30th of April. 30, yeah. In the final of April. So many people, I think that they are waiting of that session to learn about the project, to see more about the project, and then decide if they are going to join the group. They are waiting for that session. So maybe, I don't know if it's has more sense to have this second session of the kickoff meeting, if it is possible earlier or not, because I think that many people, as we have said, because we have some conversations with people that are interested in the project, but they want to have like a official presentation and then decide if they are going to be part of this. But it's our case. I don't know.
Okay, Joanna, then listen to all the questions, then decide together. Joanna?
Yes, I would like to ask if the two workshops are going to take place between Easter and 30th of April. When should we organize it?
If we understand, we thought this, until the half of April, we would like to have our group of climate ambassadors and then invite them to the end of April for the second COM. So between the 15th of April until before the COM, we'd like to have a call with them.
Yes.
Just to, Carlotta, just to
Yes.
explain them better the project and what is the COM with the stakeholders. This is our first.
So in the second half of April, we should organize the two workshops in which we describe the project, what we do,
If you want, the workshop we in our idea is before the Mislata event, not for the second part of COM. If you want, it's okay, but it's not mandatory.
Yes, we thought just this way, selection, the COM with the stakeholders, and then a workshop to prepare Mislata event about the sustainable mobility. But Olaya proposed a different agenda.
So you propose one workshop between 16 and 29 to describe the project, and one workshop before Mislata, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But as Adriana, in a easy peasy, before the COM, a very quick call just to explain better the project and especially to ask them to intervene, because for the second COM with the stakeholders, we would like that the climate ambassador speaks and present themselves and not just listen. This was our first idea. Juliana?
Yeah, sorry. Because we need to know the people who is coming. Then for that reason, it's very important to know how many young people is coming to Mislata, because we need to book them
this is
as soon as possible.
Yes, this is why we thought at the end of April to have name, surname, age, and the composition for each partner, because to put Juliana and Mislata in the condition to organize at the best accommodation.
I think in this time, you only need the number of persons, isn't it? And in the second time, we will give you the names and the
Exactly. Please, if we can have the name, the number of the people.
The number, you need the number.
Exactly.
Okay.
How many young people and how many people from the partners.
Municipalities, yes.
Can be great. Thank you.
Yes, because we remember that each partner needs to select more or less 10, 20 youngsters, but each partner needs to select a smaller group, because 2 or 3 youngsters for each event.
Yes.
Okay, so Joanna, we will not arrive in 100. Each partner needs to select 2 or 3 youngsters, 1 or 2 of the staff. Okay, no, because just for reassuring Juliana, we are not arriving in 100. Okay.
No, please don't.
Juliana, do we send you an email? How do you want to let you know? Do we send you an email?
If everybody is agree, we can share on a file Excel with the date and with the number of people, and everybody fill out the Excel on Google Drive.
Okay, so the
That's a
Dropbox.
good idea.
you will put it
Yes,
there.
yeah, that's a
Okay.
good idea.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And if
Yes,
you can,
okay.
and you can write please the date of the arrival and the depart. Like this, we can know
Yes.
how many nights will be here in this data. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and if you want to repeat the date, so it's more clearly for us, if you want now.
Yeah,
The date,
we are.
okay.
Yeah, we think it's from the 2nd June until the 5th of June, including the travel days, because the event will be the 3rd and the 4th of June. You can see if you can have the flights the 4th of the 5th, because we don't know which days the flight goes to your places. Then all depend of the flight days. Then.
So, Juliana, the working days are going to be the 3rd and the 4th?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Yes, and yes, please avoid to send to Juliana many mails, so we try to
Yeah,
compose-
concentrated.
Yes. Okay, no, yes, it's the role of the project leader. So as Carlotta said, we will prepare an Excel file and with all the information that we think Juliana will need.
So the
And
most important
We
is the
can
number.
have a deadline for the Excel, please. We can fix some date.
Okay.
yes. So, Juliana, you can have the situation, and then you can add the information for the transport, for the.
Yeah, we have something to tell you about that, but I don't know if it's the moment or we are now in the recruitment part. I don't know which is the
I don't know,
moment.
yes, in fact, I would like to ask to all the partners regarding the selection and the criteria for the youngster. Are there any questions? We will send you an email with all the recap and the text, the Google form, and the deadline. Carlos?
Is there a timeline? Is there a time where you would like to have the numbers in the group?
Yes, we would like before Easter.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it is okay because Olaya before.
That's where in Spain. What we may do is then do a workshop to introduce the project rather than wait to the 30th. So maybe between the 16th and the 30th, we have an introduction workshop for those interested.
Yes.
And then invite them to the 30th.
Yes.
And hopefully have enough numbers, which I suggest we put on Drive. You know, each country, how many have you got in the group?
Yes.
Maybe a Dropbox there as well. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And we can prepare some slides, very easy, Clymact project, because Cesar already prepared a summarize for the majors that we shown yesterday. We will put on the Google Drive, so you can use for this internal workshop preparing the com. Okay. 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 And then if, of course, if you have any further questions, you would send an email and we try to answer. So the sign of the agreement, the bank details, and the agenda for the selection of the youngster. Okay. And then we give the floor to Juliana for preparing the event, because also for the dates, the numbers of participants, but also if we need and when we need to prepare the workshop before the Zlata with the youngster, and also if we have to prepare some presentation. So Juliana, please, I give you the floor because of the last point of the agenda of this morning.
Thank you. Okay, it's very short. We remember to you the dates for the meeting in Islata are, as I told you, from the 2nd to the until the 6th. Then the event will be the 3 and 4 of June. And we are thinking about accommodation, about to go to stay the young people with the young participants of Miss Lata, but all depends because it's not a must. They need to tell to us that they are available to host the people. Then if not, we are thinking, because we have a low budget, our idea now is a hostel in the center of Valencia. Then they can stay both of the group, the young people and the representative of each partner. Why this hostel? Because it is in the downtown of Valencia that has a really good metro connection, and the line is directly to Mislata. Then it's perfect because you will be in the downtown of Valencia. That is nice to see as well. Then I think it's a good option for all of us. But as I tell you, we need the number of the people from each partner and from the young people. Like this, we can talk with the young people from Mislata to tell if they are available to host the other young people. If not, we can install all the people in this hostel that I think is a really good hostel. I will send you the link like this. You can see and if for you is going well or not. But you know, we have a low budget. Then we try to do it our best with the money that we have. And what else? Let me see. The pre-event meeting, we talk in the other meeting, is the May 6th of May, if I don't remember bad. I don't remember if it's on Monday or Tuesday in May. It's the first, anyway, it's the first week of May. That for prepare everything for the event. I don't know. The last meeting we talked about that, and we set this date. I don't know if for all of you is fine or not. However, it's online meeting, then I think it's not a trouble.
A meeting with all the partners to prepare the event.
Yeah, the agenda and all these things, the arrangement, the final arrangement, the pre-event meeting.
Yes, okay. The first week of May, Juliana?
Yeah, we think the 6th of May. I don't know if for you is fine, for all of you.
Okay, Thursday, the 6th of May. If it's okay for everyone, we can.
Could it be the 8th at all? Because we have a meeting in Ireland.
Really, this day.
Is the 8th a problem? And we can always join in on the 6th. It'd be a bit more difficult for us.
If it's in the morning, for us, it's okay. I have a.
Yeah, in the morning for us is perfect.
On the 8th.
No, on the 8th. No, sorry. On the 8th, no, because we are traveling to Germany.
Okay.
We have another event.
We're both traveling. Okay, well, let's keep it on the 6th. We'll try and join in, okay?
Thank you, so sorry.
Okay.
It's the 6th of May, okay. Okay.
I guess in the morning, working hours,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think it's at 10, if it's fine. However, we can talk later about the time.
Okay. And are you also already thinking to the organization of the event? Who speaks? Your major? Your
yeah, we are talking with our joint department, and they are really active about that. They are super excited about that. Then they are thinking different activities. We can tell you now which one are, because we are thinking about which one are better, for all depend on how many people and these things. But we are starting to see how to see that. Then, in fact, we have another meeting after this meeting with all the things that you tell to us, to planning better the event. But we are in a good way. They have a really good ideas. They work all the time with people, with young people. Then we will tell you, because we are now in the planning of the event, but we are doing well. Trust me. Then I think that's what. The last question. So sorry, because now I remember. From the job department told me about if it's possible to connect, I don't know, to create a platform or something to connect the young people during the whole project. Like, for example, they can chat, they can talk, they can have video calls. Like this, they feel more encouraged to continue with the project. I don't know if it's possible or not. Like create a family. A project family or something.
Yes, it's also an outcome of the Clymact project. I think we can ask to our IT department if it's possible within the website, because
We
the
can
website
do a WhatsApp group.
or WhatsApp group. Yes, it's easier for sure.
Yeah, to keep motivated like this, we can recruit the people more easy. If they feel like they have something to talk to keep in touch.
Sorry to disrupt, but I'm wondering that what we have for the first meeting, and it's 3,500 amount, and I'm just wondering that we going to use that only for the airplane tickets, or can we use it for booking the hotel as well?
The hotel is in charge to the Mislata to do who hosts the event. So the other partner is to book the flight, and Juliana, the hostel, it's at your charge. This is one of the things that Barbara already said, that there was a mistake in the grant agreement, because when Mislata have the event, they need to organize the hostel for the partner. So that's why Juliana asked the number of participants, because the budget is not so much. It's not a huge budget. And so, Maria, if
because I just find a very cheap airplane ticket. It's really good. So, like, I think that that we can spend some money on hotel as well from our budget, and we don't have to charge you, Juliana, and we don't have to stay in a hostel, because I don't want, actually.
Okay, you, Maria, you have to think that in your budget, you have to think that when it's the turn to Zuglo, maybe you have to host the partner. So just think to the budget, not just for Mislata, but in the complete project, just for be prudent and to check if it's okay if you pay to Mislata your hotel, but then you have to go to Greece, come to Italy, and then you have to host the partner when it's the turn to Zuglo. Okay, just for hotel. Okay,
Wow.
Because the budget is. Okay, Carlos.
Sorry, yeah. I just seen June the 5th is the World Environment Day. Is there any? It's related to Juliana. Is there any way we can combine the event in Valencia with promote it on June the 5th, or is anything happening in Valencia on June the 5th? Can we look at that? Because it's a great opportunity to make a bit of noise in the media.
Juliana, are you listening?
Yeah. Sorry. The microphone was mute. Sorry. I don't know if it means that something happening, but I don't think so. But thank you, because yes, we can think something about it. It's a really great idea. Thank you. I don't know if we can.
Maybe something happening in Valencia. You could tie the Valencia authorities there, and maybe that would mean some of us could stay on if there's an event in the morning.
Okay. Okay,
Just
let
an
me
idea.
see.
I mean, just if you look at that, because it could be. I mean, there's a lot of mileage could be made out of the 5th of June, and if a whole lot of people come from different parts of Europe to look at certain environmental issues, then we could really promote that on the 5th.
Okay, let me see. Because in Mislata is nothing, but perhaps in Valencia, yes. Let me see, please. Thank you.
Or create it, Juliana. You could create it. Just say.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a really good idea.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Carlos. Joanna?
Yes, I agree with Maria concerning the hostel and the hotel. And I would like Juliana to give us some options of hotels near this hostel to see if our team can stay in a cheap hotel near this hostel. Because personally, also, just like Maria, I don't want to stay in a hostel.
Yeah, we will do it. Believe me,
Okay.
because for us it's the same. When we go into the other countries, for example, for our politicians, it's impossible to stay in a hotel. That is impossible. For example, our politician, if they go, they will pay in a hotel with a municipality budget. For example, they told to us because they are not exposed to go to the hostel. But all depends of the people. However, I will send you because in the downtown, the hotels are really expensive. And June is a high station for Valencia. And in Mislata, we don't have any hotel because it's really small. We have 2 kilometers. We are a neighborhood of Valencia.
But Juliana, can you write in a chat that where is this hostel? What you propose?
I will send you
the address because maybe we can have a look at Airbnb or other possibilities.
Yeah. However, we are researching another options, but as I tell you, all depends on how many people is coming. Because if we can know the people, we can find another best option. But for example, if we are like a 40 people or 35, it's different. If we are like a 20 or 15, all depends.
Okay, so as soon as you know the number of people, maybe you will tell us for sure where are we going to live. Because in this way, we'll try to bring fewer people.
Yes, the rules for the project is more or less 7, 8 people for event from each partner. So it's Juliana, more or less 40 people, youngster included, more or less. That's why the budget, we need to be very careful. Okay, no problem, each one choose, but be aware of your budget because, Joanna, when we come to Greece, maybe you have to propose as hostel, okay? Because you need to keep the hostel for the partner and you need to look at your budget. We have the role as a project leader to be aware of the budget of each partner because if we spend all the budget in the hotel the first year, the second year, we don't have, just for be aware each one.
I agree. I totally agree. But on the other hand, it is an international event. You cannot tell your partners to stay in a hostel.
No,
it's an international event, so you have to. There are some typical criteria for an international event. That's why I mentioned this. But okay, we will see it, and you tell us.
Okay, and also Juliana proposed that the youngster of Mislata ask them to host the youngster of the partner because it's an idea also to save the budget, but it's not, we can't force the youngster in Mislata to host at their home the other. It's a suggestion, maybe it will be okay, maybe the youngster will accept or not. We just have to think.
They do not know yet each other because they have not met. But after the second workshop, I think that they will have a relationship and then they can host each other.
And Maria, the minimum amount in the project, Carlota, was, it depends on the partner, but at least 5 to 8, 9 participants.
Yes, yes. That's the
I mean
number.
the sum, not the per partner, but
the sum, the amount. I don't think we will check, but I don't think it's fixed in the project. We will check, Maria, and we will send you per email, because by now we don't know if it's amount described in the project. We have the number.
Yes, it is. It must be described, because that's how you calculated the budget. So that I think that it's maximum of 50 participants per meeting.
Yes, yes. All this information is are in the partnership agreement. All this information are in the partnership agreement.
So it's not like it should be around 50 maximum. I don't think that it should be.
I don't remember.
Yes, I remember 40 to 50, but we will check. By now, I don't remember, honestly. Okay.
Sorry. If I can share my, because now I opened it.
Because then we can calculate with our budget in that way that we, as in Budapest, we need to host, I don't know.
So I have here the partnership agreement. So it's minimum 126 minimum.
Yes.
Per event. So this is.
Yes, but
this
it's not the
means
international part, but it can be the national ones as well.
Yes, yes, overall. And it's written that each partner has to bring 4 to 5 young participants and 2 or 3 representatives of their institution. So minimum of each partner is 6 people per travel, as I can see here, and that's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yes,
For
it is.
host and to bring both. And we all have very small budget. I need to say that, especially for hosting the event in Croatia and in Spain.
Yeah, everywhere, because it's so expensive and because it's
everything is so expensive. Yes, yes. And my other question: what about the meals during the events? Who pays for them? Dinner, welcome dinner, lunch, coffee breaks. Is the host pays for all of them? How many? And
yes, we said this in the call the 11th of March. The hotel and the lunch, the dinner, the welcoming lunch, it's in charge of the national event. So the first is in Zlata. Then we can arrange that we will arrive the 2nd of June, 3 and 4 of June, it's a work day. The 3 of June, Juliana, maybe we will organize a dinner for the partner, sandwiches, not so expensive, but it's on charge of the hosting partner. Then the breakfast, maybe we can arrange some rules to spare money for each partner, because it's an international event, but also the budget, it's not so big. We will.
Sorry, can I interrupt? I have another network of towns project in this call, and if you wish, I can share. They already have our first meeting event. I can share the agenda with you, just to see. Maybe it's an example. It's not the same project, of course, but they are also focused on the environment, and they have 17 partners. So I can ask them maybe for some advice, just to see how to spend money or how to make some savings, etc. It's, as I said, it's not the same, but I can ask. They have the experience of the first event. another question. If we have some savings in, let's say we are now traveling and we have the budget for traveling. If I have some savings, can I use this budget for hosting later on? It's very important. I can.
Yes,
Okay.
by now we say yes, we will check
Okay.
to Luminita, but yes, because it's a lump sum project. But
Okay.
Adriana, to be severe, we will check with Luminita and we will confirm by email just for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Okay, that's very important.
Okay. Yes, and regarding Juliana, dinner and lunch, please think about, I think that we can all together agree that we don't need a gala dinner. Okay, we need a dinner, we need a lunch, okay, but it's a poverty, food, sustainable mobility, environmental topics. So we ask together to be focused on the project. Okay, so I think that maybe some we can agree some rules for the project, also for the youngster, because our topics, for example, when you will be in Italy at the beginning of October, the topic is poverty food. So we will just thinking some ideas to share. We will eat, of course. You will be in Italy. We will eat, but just to be coherent with the project. So I don't know if Juliana, you have some questions regarding the dinner and lunch, and then I see Olaya and Carlos. They would intervene, please.
Yeah. Now I'm a little bit lost. Then we need to pay the dinner when the people arrive, the breakfast, the lunch, again, the dinner, all the food until the end of the event. Yeah? Oh my goodness, that would be complicated, really complicated with that budget.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see.
Maybe without dinner. Okay. Maybe
no,
just,
because it's really nice to share, and for us it's complicated, to go to eat a sandwich or something like that. I don't know. It's beautiful to share a really typical Spanish food and go to enjoy. And like this is a little bit like I don't know, like a picnic.
Yes, but I think that you can arrange one typical dinner. It's okay, I think, for everyone. And then we can arrange that the second day we will have a sandwich for dinner, and then we will have a light lunch or an apéritif en français. It's simple. We said that the claim it's simple, so simple also this way.
Okay, but so sorry, just a question then. When, for example, for the dinner that we can have a really good dinner for all of us, we need to invite, of course, all the young people that works with us as well in the project. For example, we will be like 50 or 60 people. Ah, great. Thank you. That is going better. Okay.
Okay, so Olaya, please.
Yeah, maybe it's like for help for Juliana, but in another projects when we have been in other countries, we have a better choices always in religious centers or religious accommodations that are cheaper always, and you have your own room, but it's like they have like a cheaper services. So it's like an idea if it's anything in Valencia, you can see it if it's an option or not. And then, Elena, I don't know if you have if it is necessary or not for this project, but this is necessary to take the insurances of the travel or not, like an evidence for the project, because maybe from Bilbao to Valencia, we have many options to go. We have buses, planes, trains, or whatever, but for example, if we need to go by plane, we need to take the insurance with us and keep it or not, or it's not necessary to take it.
We need to take the evidence. It's a flight or train or bus or car. We need to have the evidence.
I don't know. Yeah, that's okay, but I don't know if it's necessary to take the insurance, because this is something that in some of the projects is necessary, but in others no. So it's there, because you know that when you booked your plane, you have the option to mark if you want to go back with an insurance or not. And for example, in some projects it's necessary and others no.
Our agency really insists on insurance.
Yes.
It's a different project.
But it's Spain, yes.
I would recommend, if the young people are going, to always have insurance. But our agency really insists on this. But every agency is different.
Yes,
that's it.
We will check, Olaria, it's a good question. We didn't think about this, but we will check also with our agency. We will check also to the project. We will ask to Barbara and to Lumita, and we will write you an email, because when we are not sure, we prefer to check.
For example,
question I didn't think about.
The agency of Germany is less strict and they don't ask anything about this, but in Spain, yes. And I don't know how it's going to be in your countries, but just to have in mind that if it's a need to take them or not.
Okay, are there any other questions? Carlos, and then if Carlotta and Cesare, if you would have answers to...
This is to Juliana. I don't want to keep giving her ideas, but it's Valencia had a disaster last October. The Dana, and it's very linked to mobility. I mean, the mobility is wiped out. Is there a way of relating this meeting? Be very interesting to relate the impact of climate change in Valencia and what happened there in relation to mobility.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and it's really important because Valencia was blocked for the DAN impact, for the mobility, for everything. And of course, all this happened for the weather change and these things. Then, yeah, for us, it's really important. And we will touch this point during the meeting. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Okay, we have a lot of things to do. Carlotta, can you please just try a recap and then...
Yes, very quickly. We can ask you for fill out the file with your bank details, and fill out the partnership agreement. And the second, after this call, we put in the Google Drive a file that be useful for Juliana, with the name of every partner, the number of participants in the event of Mislata, the date of arrive, and that's it. And I forgot something. I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
I think it's okay. And Cesare, I give the floor for...
just to remember what we told about the recruitment. So we will try to create a teaser, very easy, following what Carlo and Craig told us, to put like less words, very clear, maybe writing that the project will involve the guys for 18 months and not for 24 months. It's a very nice idea. We will share with you our teaser and also our Google form. We will work on it today and in the next days, and we will share it with you by email or on the drive. And then you can choose if you want to follow it or if you want to use yours. no problem for it. The important point is to create the groups and then to share this information about the number, first of all, as we told before, and then to create a real group with the names in the half of April. So we should have them, we should involve them, and we should try to give the speech to them during the second session of the con.
Okay, thank you.
Professor, can you repeat it, the limit date, for the recruitment of the youngsters?
Yeah.
The final date?
Yeah, sorry. We decided to put it on 17th of April.
17th.
Okay, we will write in the email. And please, for each partner, keep evidence of this recruitment phase. If you have a screenshot of your, because it's important for us to learn for the good things and maybe for some mistakes, and also for a sort of diary of the project. So please keep evidence of the call, of how many people are answering, if you do some interview, to keep photo if it's okay, because I think it's important for the project.
Andriana?
What do we need to prepare for the second session of the call? Presentation or?
Yeah, for sure. It's the open kickoff meeting. So we start Clymact project, the actions, the purposes. We need to have stakeholders. So we need to share who you will invite. We will invite the Metropolitan Bologna area, a councillor that has the delegated to the Euro project and environmental project, our president, the majors, the youngster, the climate ambassador, for sure, people from the...
Sorry, maybe we didn't understand each other. Do we as partners need to have some PowerPoint presentations or to make some speeches, or I don't know? So
yes, I will, because I'm not syntactic, but I will arrive. Yes, we need to ask you a short presentation. Each partner present itself and why it's in the climate project. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Very simple. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I missed that. Regarding the recruitment, we will share with you an example for a certification that you could use for the youngster to give to them for the project, for their involvement. And so you can like link them with this certification, and that's it.
Okay, and we will ask to the ambassador, as Maria suggested, to ask if they agree will be part of a WhatsApp group in the next weeks, just to have to build their community. Okay, we will ask them if it's okay, so they can start, Maria, to exchange opinions, thoughts, ideas. It's a suggestion.
Elena, do we know the time of the meeting to invite the people in these first conversations?
For the
second session of the kickoff meeting?
No, we need to share, because we thought from 10 a.m. to 13 a.m. in the morning, if it's okay for each partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we need to invite, no, the youngsters to that one. Okay.
It's okay for all of you, the 30th of April in the morning, 10 to 13 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will ask you per email. Okay.
The majority of the votes are on that point.
Okay, so it's okay. Thank you very much for your patience, for the time, for the suggestions. We will send you later the recap by email and the decision. And if you have questions, please write us. Also ask a call. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Elena.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Children,
Cheers.
ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
Avanza. Okay.